record all that.
Slow your roll, huh?
Yeah, slow your roll.
This man got up doing the introduction.
Yay. Yay. Hey, man. You were supposed to say that. You know why, child? Because this is blunt talk. God damn it. This is blunt talk, man. And you have a right to say that he be missing. Could go and use the bathroom in the bit of the goddamn. So, welcome, people. Welcome.
There we go.
This is Blood Talk. Nola, baby. And I'm your host, Solid Child 17.
Chop tracks in the building.
And P be missing. P dot.
As you see,
You know what I'm saying? And we got a special guest in here. Introduce yourself.
Mobley in the house.
Oh, aka Mo Dillon, aka the biggest bush in the night, aka Mr.
Say it again.
And we in here, man. What's good with you, Mo?
I'm good, huh?
Oh man,
Chilling.
good to see you, bro.
All the time, likewise.
In a minute, y'all. So this is kind of like
a
reunion.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
We click clacking once again, and just how we used to do it when we back when we was hanging and shit.
Say it again.
Some shit get talked about.
Say it again. They ain't hear you.
Some shit get talked about, and it get deep, and all type of shit. You know, conversation. Yeah. So look, Mo. Oh yeah.
They showed their love, man.
Look, people, they just showed. I'm putting them on the indigenous, y'all. I'm putting them on the indigenous, indigenous people of America, and they showing them the differences
in Ecuador and all that,
and the similarities of the dreads and the dreadlocks and all this. And now all this stuff is ancient American artifacts, Mo.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Like all of it.
Over there in South America, in Brazil.
Thick dreads, they showing them the pictures of the old people with the thick bodies, the heavy set women.
Yeah.
Look, right there in Colombia.
In Colombia,
man.
Ecuador.
In Colombia, man.
Watch out.
Look at the big broad noses on them. Yeah, people, there's some beautiful statues in this mother.
Oh, bro,
You know what I'm saying?
there was a lot that wasn't being said, showed about that. And now you see it.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man. None of that, bro. For real. Costa Rica and all that.
Where we at now?
Yeah, see, like, think about even you going to even actually try to get an education about yourself. The first thing they spit at you was the African.
Yeah, and I'm not even an
So
African.
nobody didn't even really pay attention to it, but it was good to even have some type of respect for yourself.
Yeah, some type of.
How far that Ku Klux Klan and all that shit was going through.
Bro?
So Mo, just give me a little story or something about something that you with some racial shit probably when you was younger.
Oh, I went through a lot of racial shit when I was coming up home.
Like a fight or anything like that?
I got ran and chased by some white boy.
Yeah.
Then get that nigga. And it surprised
down
me.
Here in New Orleans?
In New Orleans, in St. Bernard Parish.
Okay.
It surprised me because, I didn't think I would experience it, and I did. Caused me to run at least about 4 blocks at top speed. Did I run?
Wait, so how it happened though?
It just happened, walking through the neighborhood. Coming from one.
So basically you telling me
I was just walking through the neighborhood.
You was guilty of walking black.
Walking black. From one avenue to the next, through the neighborhood. And got chased through the neighborhood that I thought I would be alright walking through. Yeah, and then
this is where all that come from though. We actually think about
that just beginning.
Anyway, that's also a part that we took a part of that go a part of the white supremacy shit. They don't want to call it themselves white.
But my skin caused the problem for me, and I ain't had to do nothing just because
you
of
brown though. Your hair don't match your skin tone.
Yeah, it didn't, and
you know what I'm saying?
It was stopping me like a cheap watch.
Yeah.
They were stopping me like a cheap watch,
Because you consider black, because they pale as a motherfucker.
Ask me all type of questions.
So they automatically put you a part of the thought process of being
what?
Black.
Yeah, they did.
Dirty motherfucker.
And it caused me to become the person that I am today.
Look at this.
But my life was
braids. Even think about the name of braids, Mo. Cornrows.
Cornrows. Say it again.
That's more that thing, y'all. When he say it again.
Say it again.
So when he say it again, though, y'all
you don't have to say it again.
Yeah, just say it again, though, y'all. Just say it again for Bo Dilly, yeah. That shit be begging, boy.
Yeah, but I got stopped like a cheap watch though. I really did coming up. I'm talking about for no reason, just because of the color that I'm walking in.
Now you was telling me a story
down here in New Orleans.
You was telling me a story about your boy. Who was your boy who was sniping the police off the roof?
Yeah, they don't want to talk about that.
No, we about to talk about that shit right now. I forgot his name.
Mark Edsett.
Mark Edsett.
He was denied. He was denied a medal in the military because of his skills.
He was denied a medal that he was supposed to get.
And because of the color of his skin.
It was his medal though.
It was his medal, but they gave it to somebody else.
And what was the medal? You know what it was?
American Sniper.
Holy smokes.
700 yards. But he was a black man and they didn't want him with the title, so they gave it to another man.
What his name is? One more
Mark
time.
Edsett. Mark Edsett.
Edsett, yo. Mark Edsett, yo.
And it took place on top of the Howard Johnson Hotel in New Orleans in 1970. I was being evaluated at the time it was happening. I was across the street from the hotel. You ain't know that. I'm in the window looking out.
Damn.
National Guard running up the street. I'm like,
you were saying something about everything blue. You were telling me, huh? Everything blue. He was hitting it.
Everything with a powder blue shirt on. EMS, police, and all on the interstate.
My mama told me about
he was laying them down, bro, because of his denial of his medal. And he had skills. He really did. But they denied him because of his skin color. So he took it out on, and he went. And guess what? He was part of an organization that they didn't notice until after they split it up. They came out the building in police uniforms. That's how they wasn't able to catch nothing. And they scattered out. That's why they wind up where they was. Chicago, New York, California. They were started out here. Had a shootout with them, with the Black Panthers in the Desire Project. In the 70s.
So, like,
and he was part of that.
They brought tanks to
They brought tanks to the Desire Project in New Orleans in the early 70s. Behind the Black Panthers that was in the Florida in the Desire Project.
Right there up,
I come up around them, under them people, man. I come up under them people, bro. I watched them. I'm talking about they made them do what they did to be the people that they were. And they was doing it for us. I'm talking about the Black Panthers was doing it for us. They had all kind of, they had activities and things for us, huh? They had everything.
What made them believe, and people, if y'all in the comments or whatever, y'all comment or whatever, what made them believe that there wasn't gonna be any kind of backlash the way they was doing things? Like that shit was, I heard it was getting out of pocket at one time. Like, I'm talking about like real burnings and shootings and and like just, you know, shit that you probably done seen or whatever, but not to that extent of hate just because of your, you know, skin color.
Just because of the color you walking in. We all walking on the same rock, bro. All walking on the same rock, all got the same organs to be able to walk. I'm talking about same amount of organs. In and out, from 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, a mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet.
Nah, there is
a heart, and lungs and kidneys.
They're perpetrators though.
They are, but I mean we all are the same though, and I don't see no difference in nobody other than the color but we all the same. In and out, bro.
People, y'all.
We really are. And they acting like we're not.
People, and what most basically, you know, it's like we all have to be responsible
for each other.
I do believe that.
That's how it should be, but that's not how it is.
Exactly.
That's how it should be, but that's not how it is.
Because belief is not reality.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not.
Right?
Not reality. Belief is not what you see.
Belief is is what you know, what you assume or you want probably to happen anyway. You know, however
you said that. What you just said probably to happen. What you want probably to happen. That's what belief is. That's a definition of belief.
We fumbled the ball on that.
Yeah, we fumble it every time, for real, bro.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of these pictures is fucking Mo Dilly up right now.
It is, bro. It is. I'm saying no.
Yeah,
they showed one just now, an Aztec.
You can't even deny it.
And he looked like Jan Brown on the real, just with an Indian headpiece on, bro. Come on, man.
Shout out to the medicine man, bro. You do an excellent job on your
yeah, he done that.
Excellent.
Yeah, shout out.
Bro.
For real.
This is one of the OGs in the building. And he's looking at this and he's really soaking it in. So
for real.
Shout out to you, medicine man. You
Maya,
look at this.
Come on, man. That dude don't look. There go Jan.
Even the style, right?
All day.
Oh man.
I was just telling Paul that. What Paul? What I was just asking you? What I was just asking you?
Oh man.
Oh man. And they got another one out there named the dog. He say okay all the time. You tell him something, okay. All right, the dog, okay. he from Princeton. No, he from what you call him, Port-au-Prince.
No,
really.
That's the status, dude. Yeah, bro.
That look like that's what.
Any one of y'all got any questions or anything y'all want to say to the people about anything?
I think I'm on mine.
I'm sitting here tripping out off of this here.
All the time. I'm looking at these pictures that they had. I'm looking at to see how they resemble people that's up to date.
In today's time.
Yeah, for real. What you say you are, Maya?
Yeah, I think that's me, bro.
Yeah, people.
Port Hawaii. Well, we got all Port nationalities in us. That's why we all eat the same food, just cook it different. That's all.
That's it.
We cook it different. Everybody eat the same thing. We just don't eat it like everybody else. See, other nationalities use 28 spices in their food in every dish that they cook every day. We the only race of people that don't use that many spices. But other cultures use up to 28.
Yeah.
I'm talking to 28. Even use goat milk and coconut milk. All that in their food. Everything that they eat. They got the same taste. But they got the same taste because they put everything in the same thing. If they cook chicken, they got goat milk, curry, paprika. They got all that 28 different spices. But with them 28 different spices, it's good for. That's what we supposed to consume. That's everything that's green is good for consumption.
Okay.
Meaning, them spices that I'm talking about come from something green.
Right.
So the more spices you consume, the healthier you'll be.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
We the only race of people that don't use that many spices. We might use up to 8 different spices, like garlic powder, onion, salt, and pepper,
Right.
But they using paprika and cumin and thyme, all that in one meal every day. It could be a different meal. It could be using all that too. Rosemary and all that. If they cooking lamb, they gonna put all them spices on lamb. If they cooking fish, they putting all them same spices.
I think they don't, because they don't know how to cook. I think that's why.
That too.
They putting all that.
They know all the spices that we supposed to be consuming more than that though. Our body is based upon vegetables and fruits, not
we use
meat.
like bay leaf and all that.
Yeah, but that's not enough though. We use parsley, we use that. Green onion, chives, all that. But they using all them every day. We don't use that every day. We might put it in 1 or 2 meals.
Depends on where you're going to eat.
Or what you
eat. If you go and get a burger, you eat the burger.
That's
I don't think them Indian people eat that like you're saying.
They worship. They worship animals over there in India. They don't eat no cow. Cows walk through their town.
Cultures too.
Cows walk through their town. They don't even kill a cow. If a cow died, they bury it. Yeah, everybody use soap. They use sea soap versus all manufactured soap. But we use manufactured.
I don't use no iodine.
That the girl with that umbrella, what her name is?
Y'all using iodine soaps.
What her name is?
Slap yourself in the back of the neck.
Yeah, what her name
is? Sea soda or something.
When it rains, there it is. What the name of that soap?
Morton soap.
The Morton soap, yeah.
Yeah, that Morton with your girl on that.
Yeah.
So nasty.
It's what you call it?
If y'all using iodine soap, people, slap yourself in the back of the neck.
Not just iodine soap.
Go get you some sea soap or some kosher soap.
Or some kosher. Yeah, and the same thing with sugar. If you're using that white soap, that white sugar,
if you get it grained all the way down,
get you some brown sugar.
It's like sand, so be careful with your portions with that one. But if you get it thick like the crystal
brown
chunks,
sugar is raw sugar.
You ain't gotta put that much.
white sugar is manufactured sugar. They bleach it to cause it to be white.
He right.
Yeah, they bleach it to becoming white so it could turn white. But if you eat it raw, it's brown.
Right.
Look at Biggie in the woods.
They just show Biggie face next to the old Mac head.
Old Mac, big old face.
If y'all see the big old Mac, if y'all know about the big old Mac,
you're looking at Biggie Small.
In South America, y'all know what I'm talking about with the big lips and the huge.
We built them things there. People look like us built them, not we, not us. Look at them things, bro. You see how small that person looked toward that? He looked at that big going up the steps.
They showing up at the pros.
That's what I'm talking about, but that's over there in Mexico though.
Tiger hide on his back. Look at the steps and shit.
Look at that, bro.
Ball right there. It looked like a court where they were doing something, huh? Like a court.
Yeah, that was something, yeah. For the people to be seating while they was playing that ball, whatever ball that is. The rainbow, they call that rainbow.
What they were doing,
no, I think I seen a movie with that type of setting that they had two rings on each side, and they was running with a ball. You had to throw it through.
That's a
they had to what you call it?
Lacrosse.
No, they was running with a ball, and they had to run up there and throw the ball through the hoop, through the hole, like us playing basketball.
Boxing.
But they had it sideways, and you had to run and climb up the wall.
They were playing all that shit, nigga. They was playing base foot, basket, soccer boxing.
That's what they was doing. That's where that came from. For real. And then they was using animal hide for the ball.
I'm trying to tell you, look, matter of fact, even the
that
rubber tree,
and
people, did y'all know the rubber tree that you actually make the balls and all that from? The ancient times and the ancient ways. These are where these people were making their balls, even though their balls were heavy. Their balls were more like medicine balls, but not the sand in it. It was still rubber.
Was rubber. So solid rubber.
Thick motherfucker bounced.
Rubber.
Exactly. Them some strong motherfuckers. They know
what trees they extract the rubber from. And I mean, and they know how to extract.
That's what I was going to. Even
look at that Jamaica shell.
Even the shields. Now that means you got family crest. Then when you start talking about shields, then huh, Chop?
Yeah, shield. When they got a shield.
You talking about family crest, then when you got shields, huh?
Yeah.
You talking about a conglomerate where y'all done. Okay.
But they try to wipe all that information out.
Yeah, that means your people had something too. That means your people made a foundation.
They took it from them.
We wasn't just no savages sitting on this motherfucker just because we from here neither.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
we made a civilization.
That's how they try to make it seem like that's the type of people we are. No, we wasn't just sitting around parlaying and
so Mo, let me ask
watching the sun come up and go down and all that. Come on, man.
Fuck no. It's working.
Do you still believe? I ain't gonna say believe. By facts that have been shown. Can we just debunk this Christopher Columbus shit, bro? Can we just bust this shit all the way fucking
yeah, for real. Bro? Please do. I'm asking, please do. Because he didn't discover nothing, not a thing. Not no Christopher Columbus.
Not here.
He didn't discover America. He discovered the island, bro.
Not here.
Not here in America. He didn't discover America.
Look at your ancient ways.
And hold up,
look at your ancient ways.
Time out, man. I got a poster. I got a Christopher Columbus sign I took out of the. Oh man, what building that is on Howard Avenue that they about to tear down? Not tear down, where your boy had his office at.
That ain't
I'm talking about what the lawyer name had his office on Howard Avenue, bro. That building where the tile falling off the side of the building where they had to put a net on top of this bitch. What the name of that fucking bar? Cochran Building. He had an office over there, Johnny Cochran. I'm walking through that one. Up there, that building that across the street from the from the High Regency.
All right.
On Howard Avenue, where the Oyster Dice building at on the corner by the interstate, coming off the bridge. I was going somewhere. I was coming from work one day and I was walking that way and I seen the sign say Columbus. And they had a picture of a white boy on it. Supposed to be Christopher Columbus. So I got on the bus with him. Is at the house now. And you called his name, you heard me? But I took it mainly because of that, you dig? Oh, this bitch think he found something. I got him, though. I found him. But he did not find it. He didn't find America though, you heard me? And I got it at the house right now. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna send it to you on the real,
That's
Chris.
crazy for me to even bring that up though.
Yeah, for real. And the picture that they got him as being, it ain't him. That's just a picture of a person that they called Christopher Columbus, but he ain't discovered nothing. He ain't find America, but I found him on Porter's in Loyola, you heard me? Howard Avenue in Loyola. That's where I found him at. But he didn't find America. Dude, I got that sign at home. You brought him up.
What you got? I'm about to ask my brothers. My co-host is quiet as shit today. Damn, boy. You done talk. You done took over the show, brother.
We need to debunk that, though.
You done became a co-host. What happened?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Watch out. Watch out.
Damn, boy. You was a special guest, but goddamn, boy. You got the boys quiet.
No, bro.
Listen.
Nah, but that dude ain't found nothing though. He ain't found himself. They still trying to find him, you heard?
What y'all think about Mossad?
Man, for real, are you? They still trying to find him. He talking about he found this.
And they gonna know who he is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Barbados.
They said he a Jew.
That was an island he found. He ain't running to nothing over here.
Barbados. He didn't even make it.
That dude didn't even get this far, you heard me? His boat wouldn't have brought him this far.
Tell the people, say people, he
ain't found nothing.
But that's your job too. See, I can't. Y'all gotta talk to the people.
He found something.
He came across a lot.
He found something.
You know what? Can we agree to say this? You can't find something that was already
there. How you found something? Yeah, that means it wasn't lost.
How you discover? Well,
how you found something that wasn't lost?
No, I discovered this.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they already had people here
that you conversated with when you came here. Hey, who you is? I come from such and such. My name's supposed to be Christopher. You heard me? No, my name's Columbus. I come from such and such. Who is you? I'm the indigenous people of this land.
I'm about to ask the whole panel this shit. I'm about to ask all y'all this. Now, going by that theory, right? Mm-hmm. If y'all do that to in this day and time, somebody already living in the house.
Yeah, say it again.
And you come,
invade their land.
And you come in their house.
Today.
Talk about
today, right now.
That you discovered.
Kick the motherfucking door down.
Bam! Ooh, look what I discovered.
Nigga got 2 Louis bags in his hand. Boof, boof. Drop both of them bitches on the floor.
Oh man.
And say, hey,
nice house I done discovered.
I discovered this.
Yeah, look what I discovered. Mm-hmm. This big old
look, we all sitting right here.
This big old 5 double.
Discover the ass footprint. What are you gonna get?
Well, look what I found.
What would that be called, fellas? Legally.
Would it be called?
What would that be called?
Breaking an entry. That's what that would be called. Breaking an entry. That's murder. He gonna get done in. He kick that fucking door in. My bad.
You good. You good, man.
He kicked that door and he gonna get done in today. He kicked that door and talking about look what I discovered. He getting done.
That's another one, child. What you said? You stealing, trespassing. What else, child? Ooh, that nigga got some numbers on him, man.
Burglary.
Christopher Columbus.
Simple robbery.
Armed robbery.
Come on.
Aggravated battery.
Yo, I think the nigga got rape on him too.
Rape.
Yeah.
And then what?
You don't think he did all that?
Yeah, they did.
Kidnapping and all that. They gonna say, holding family hostage and all that.
Somebody got some charges on him.
Ha ha ha.
He should be in the prison.
Where he at? Under the prison.
In the prison.
Under the prison.
Well,
not in it.
At least his
with the
people
key thrown away.
somebody need to do.
If they get a chance. They come.
I think this is the only reason ancestry
these days and time
is important.
These days and time, you can't discover nothing. These days and time.
Family, we need to be looking up Christopher Columbus and their family. Retribution around this motherfucker.
Like right now,
I'm representing your bush today.
Like right now,
we need to find out who Christopher Columbus people is. We need to find out who they ancestors.
Almost about to say where they say he was from, though.
Hold up.
Damn, where this dude from, man?
I never thought about that.
Is they doing that shit? Because I usually see a lot of Latinos and us, telling us we from Africa again and shit.
I'm about to lay there and see about to tell y'all where they say that dude was from, huh? Because I just recently saw it on TV.
And I'm going to tell y'all about that ancestry.
I'm just, what you call him? I mean, I'm Damn, it was somewhere they said this dude was. Motherfucker.
It's just a thought, people. Why we, cause we doing a show. You know what I'm saying, bro? You gonna have people reenacting with you when he posted.
Bro.
Right now. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna be listening. And they gonna probably. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's their thing.
And I always try to.
But they
talk shit, but I like to let people learn something while we learn
at the same
time.
Right. Say it again.
That's why we call it blunt talk.
Say it again.
Because it's not about really smoking. It's about bluntly talking about the situation. Go ahead.
To show the differentiation in the age group is we got more. Yep. I did more. You know, me and more kids grew up together.
All the time.
Kids the same age. That points in the right direction about, his generation. We got Paul. And y'all generation kind of different too, because
we do. To be honest with you, and people right now,
it's 4 different generations.
Like Chop just saying, it's 4 generations of men in this motherfucker.
4 different generations, for real. And I'm the oldest. Watch out. Right. Say it again.
4 fucking generation of men in this motherfucker right now, people.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of stuff I like. That's what I fuck with. That's what I would see on the news.
Yeah, for real. Sound good to me.
That's what, like let's stop acting like niggas ain't here. We here.
Ain't gonna be here.
Nigus, as the Egyptians call us.
Nagas.
The Nagas.
Yeah,
which means king, sovereign one.
Say it again.
Said, you done fucked up, Mr. Anderson.
You sure the fuck did, you goddamn right.
And hold up, back to that though. Saying they back to that though, bro. On the real. I'm right there on the corner from that incident. On the real. And say, bro. And what I was hearing from what was going on, and then after I saw what was happening on the news, I couldn't do nothing but shake my head. But the little dude was smarter than what they thought he was. Every time the helicopter was to lay there and go above to the roof, he go duck off and hide. And they'll call back like, hey, he must be coming down. Watch him on the. So every time that he hear the helicopter go down, he come out and get him one. And then he'll go run back in the duck off, and the helicopter go back to the fucking roof and look for it. But check this out. See that scene? But see that scene that was in that movie with what his name is, Al Pacino, and he was standing on his balcony talking about what's wrong, y'all can't hit me, and them bullets was hitting it. That's how them bullets was hitting Mark Esson on top of that building from that helicopter. But at the same time, they was hitting him with them fisties. Right. He was hitting at them. But they was taking him. He was suited up though. But the majority of the people that was in the building with him,
you said
they come out the building. He ducked off about 3, 4, 5 times. Man ducked off before he just said he ducked off about 3, 4, 5 times to where he just said fuck it. And just stood there waiting for the helicopter. And when the helicopter appeared, he went to hitting at it. But the helicopter had a 50 caliber. He was hitting them at him with like, I don't know what he was, but he was hitting at him though. But he stood there and them 50s was hitting it, and he was still hitting back at him. I'm like, damn. But the people that was with him, they got out the building and they were suited up in police uniform. That's how they was able to get out the building.
That's some shit you should know about. That's some shit we should have known about.
Believe that, bro. They ain't telling us nothing. Every time I pass that building and I'm with somebody, you know what I tell the people? I say, that's a famous building right there. Howard Johnson. They don't talk about that. They don't talk about it. But I was right across the street. I'm looking out the window, knocking the door, running up the street. Talking about, don't let nobody in, lock the door. I'm like, what the man? That excited me. I don't want to see no damn doc. I go to the window. I'm trying to get out there where they at. I want to see what's happening. It's a real army action here going on, you there? Wow. Right here in the city. Come on, man.
Something you rarely ever see.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, don't listen to stupid shit.
Yeah, that's clickbait. I can see you with it.
But that was an incident there though, bro.
Maybe that bullshit.
That shook the city up though. It shook the city up though.
Look at the views, nigga. Oh my God. We talking some real shit right now, man.
It shook the building up.
We from the ground up, yeah.
They shook the city up though, bro. When they found out who he was.
It was supposed to though, Mo. I think it was supposed to.
Say it again?
Yeah, I think it was supposed to, Mo.
I agree.
Because at the same time, a lot of people.
But they act like that's what they trying.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't changed in a minute. We are old city, y'all. We is, y'all. We trying to tell these old raggedy motherfuckers who we put in office how this shit really go, but they don't be listening.
They ain't listening. They listening at this
even to the people who we deem as elders and OGs in the streets, or even in the house, or even in the goddamn schools or whatever. You know, the people who we deem that, they don't give them the props.
They don't want to.
Nope.
No, it's for a reason.
There's a reason.
And they don't. Yeah, they don't want to. Of course, they don't want to. That's But
so wait, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Nobody heard about the first public UFO hearing.
Huh?
The first public UFO hearing?
Yeah, they just said something about that last week on the news.
They busting it open?
No, they just said something about that last week.
They got a warning of a potential national threat, security threat.
A security threat, because they coming out
now,
that
they must have had more than one.
You gotta read that for the people.
They must have had more than one, because the bitch say it's the first public in decades.
The first public in decades. But that ain't the first sighting though.
Oh no,
the first public one.
No, it ain't the first, but it's the first one in decades.
FBI files been bust open.
How many decades?
So that means they had one decades ago, right?
Yeah, in decades.
More than one.
A decade is, but decades is 10 years.
Yeah, so 10 years ago they was having these conversations. That probably was
beautiful. Look at that. Look at that, Mo. Ooh.
10 years
What you be saying, Mo? Watch out.
Watch out.
Yo. 10 years ago, they was having the same discussion because people kept saying they
but now they bringing it public.
In the air.
But now they bringing it public
they
now.
don't recognize.
But now they bringing it public. They say it on the news.
To.
They ain't got no other choice.
You can't hide that shit.
They ain't got no other choice because the people bringing it to them.
You can't hide that shit no more, man.
People bringing it to them.
Man,
we already know about the 18-year-old dude. We gonna do the stream, y'all. We gonna do it tomorrow or whatever, but.
Yeah, we can talk about it. What was that with that?
We gonna do the 18-year-old dude, but now they caught a dude today. I want to say yesterday in New York. He was walking around with syringes,
plucking people.
Black
people. This motherfucker lost their mind, bro.
Wait, he was walking around with a what?
With syringes. The people had got them together. And the police came around there and surrounded him.
Somebody else did that once before, a minute back, walking around with syringes, walking and plucking people with them bitches. I don't know what was in the syringe, but they walking around.
That shit before, like it came on the news.
Come on, bro.
Where they say they got people walking around with the fucking needles.
I did hear about that in the before. I heard the same tactic too with the in the show.
Yeah.
When the theaters was big, they was putting the needles in the seats and shit.
In the seats? What kind of seats?
In the jaw and all
syringes.
that. In the seats.
Oh, in the theater?
Injecting you with shit.
They'll go right to move.
Right there on Canal.
In the jaw, yeah.
I used to go to all the theaters, almost every one of them, but this was in the 70s. This was in the 70s, but I ain't never ran across none.
It was like in the 90s.
Well, I was in the 70s. I ain't been to them after that. Yeah, I was going to all of them. I've been to the Singer, the Joy, the Lower State.
No, I brought that up because that is one of the tactics that they use with this bullshit. Like a lot of people that got, like I brought up earlier,
needles and shit.
They have these people, brothers, organizing tactical out here hunting your motherfucking ass.
Come on, bro.
I'm not promoting violence, but I'm telling anybody I know.
You can't be dumb out here. We can't be naive to this shit, man. Look at this shit, man.
Go get your concealed carry.
Man, I see a white boy right now, man. Come on, man.
Go do all that. Get your concealed
carry. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but look how they made it flip, though.
Just pay more attention to you.
Look how they made it flip. They flipped this shit like this, Mo.
Yeah,
they did this shit.
Yeah, they, not us.
I'm not about...
Say, bro, we the most resilient. I'm talking about not resilient.
No, that is one of us.
But we endure more pain than any other. We endure more pain than any other. You could do all basically anything, bro, and we gon' push it to the side
and
like
still
it's
get
good.
up,
You did,
do
yeah,
some
like
push-ups and
but
still become a millionaire.
but if
Why
you was
did I
to
have
do what
go
they
through
doing toward us, toward somebody else, who they gonna react toward?
It's fucked up, Mo, bro.
Yeah, and that is, bro.
It's fucked up, bro.
That is.
So it has to be on purpose, y'all, and I believe that shit, man.
That's fucked up.
Ain't nobody
though.
can.
That really is.
I'm standing on that, man. And a lot of people know that because that's what it is, man. I can't keep looking at the obvious and saying, well, hey.
I think it's because of the fear that they have of us.
Yes.
They don't want us to revolt in a sense, because they know if we was to get to that point,
it's
done. They know if we get to that point, it's done, bro. But what I'm saying is,
right.
not using this, but go back to that dude that's over there in Russia. He pulling off Hitler. The people that he bombing is not.
I'm about to pull off
people that no, but I'm talking about the people that he bombing. That part of the section of the country was Russia at one time, but they broke away from Russia and became who they are. But they Jews compared to him, right? So what he trying to do? What Hitler did to the Jews when Hitler was here?
So-called.
Yeah, he done it.
But I think but I don't think these was born Jews. I think these was converted. I think
Hitler
these people.
was a Jew as well.
But I'm talking about, I think the people that who Putin was bombing was converted. They was already Russians, but they wanted to be a Jew or whatever. I don't know if they could do that.
No, look.
But why would you want to bomb?
Why you want to? They want to accept the gay shit and the communistic
agenda.
He want to accept it.
Communistic agenda.
They trying to push the LGBTQ and the abortion shit on Russia. They putting pressure on him to accept that shit. And that's where that shit started at.
And it started but it caused him to want to bomb who he bombing. I'm talking about he ain't hitting military spots. This dude ain't hitting military spots. He hitting hospitals and schools and churches and supermarkets and all that, bro. Come on, man, bro. How you do that?
I don't believe all that shit even real, bro.
What?
A lot of
they know how to stage. Yeah, my bad. You're right. Yeah, I caught it when you said that. When you said that, they stage should make it look like that. But why would we send them $40 billion?
Exactly.
Why would we?
Because we stupid.
Yeah, that's an understatement, really.
Because we stupid.
It's It's staged.
We assholes and we bigots.
They know them to do that, dog. They know them to do that. Stage and make it look like you done bombed up my city, but my city still striving.
No, they wouldn't even.
My city still striving.
They don't even want to be honest about who you is. What you think they gonna do for people who is not only gullible for people who on their side. For people who have the pale skin, who they going by. That's what I'm saying. Like. They don't really, when it comes to a level of this shit, it's money then race.
No, it race third. It's money and something else then race.
Power, money, and race. You can say that?
Power first. Damn. You gotta have money, so money first, then power, and then race.
So when it's time for me to throw one of my white people under the bus, get where they going, Mo?
Under the bus.
One-way clash trip on JetBlue.
Under the bus.
I might drop their ass off. I might just take them a flight and just drop their ass off.
Do a double
because I gotta make this shit keep popping. Yeah. This shit gotta keep going. This engine gotta keep the fuck moving.
Fucking right.
I have to sacrifice a few to get to
save the minute.
Because they already talking about they numbers dwindling.
Damn,
as far as
cousin look like that motherfucker.
As far as being here on Earth.
Bro.
They dying out.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard some of them statistics, and that's white people statistics.
What? Who's dying out?
They dying out.
That's why they reacting.
They're not having a lot of, you know.
That's why they doing what they doing, because they know they about to be what?
Extinct.
But they fell for that communistic way.
So they're bringing other people with them.
Because they thought they were what? White supremacists, right? They thought they were supreme.
They was superior.
Holy smokes.
They thought they was superior.
Wrong like a...
Look at that little dude got that peace pipe in his mouth.
Somebody wrong.
Huh, bro?
That's the pig.
Cause we been here. Look, see, somebody wrong. Cause we been here.
Been here. And what they got on? Festive.
Look at the corn in his hand.
That's a mine. It's all gravy though. They can't hide all I mean, they can't hide oral history for too long though. But I mean, we don't actually know oral history though.
They actually can. See, that's the whole.
Yeah,
thing.
that's what it is.
Actually can.
They can. They could continue to. And look at this.
Right.
If this man ain't make this video, we wouldn't. How many times would you actually compare some of these old pictures that you probably done seen in one of these hotels or something? And actually see that was hey, that was my people.
Right.
You saw the one. You saw Tyson.
On the Indian head, nigga.
That was scary.
Yeah.
That Tyson was scary.
That's why I say going to.
Look at the phenotype. That Tyson was scary, yo.
College is good too because when they teach you.
Look at the nose on.
Man, nigga was breathing on kind of air.
I'm serious. I went to school for audio production. I ain't go to school.
Wait, I would have to go back.
For no motherfucking
visual
type of history.
Culture.
You know,
that's right,
that type of shit.
That's
it was just one of the required
courses, yeah.
And you see this, you don't see what they was showing you when you was in high school. When you go to college, the people that they talk about
high school ain't teaching
in the books and shit is niggas, and they look like niggas. They don't look like white people.
So how well? So look, now I'm gonna ask you a question. Did you take the American history course?
Not I said the cat.
American history.
No.
It was a requirement. It was a requirement for us.
It was black studies.
No.
What about world history?
So at our high school, you didn't take black studies.
No, not black studies. No, not black studies. Yeah. No, American history.
Oh,
when they teach you about Christopher Columbus and
we did
that's history.
That is 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah, Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, that is 7th and 8th grade.
I didn't take
American history.
Okay, no, I'm just asking. What about world history?
World history,
if I took world history, it was in middle school.
You took that in middle school.
Yeah.
So what history? You didn't take no history in college? I'm just saying, in high school.
In high school, it was black history.
That was it?
Yeah. That was the name of the class.
Y'all ain't had no high school curriculum.
I had American history.
That's
fucked up. They hear that. You know how fucked up that is to hear that? Listen, people, did y'all hear that shit? All you white schools and shit. All y'all. My dog just said he did.
As the history class. And she taught us black history.
And where that was at?
That's fucked up.
At Douglas.
Yeah.
I had American history, and I had black studies. Same thing as American history. I mean, black American history.
I ain't get past American history because it was in history of being.
Okay.
It was in history about people that I was trying to learn about.
They damn sure took it out.
It was people that they was talking about, not what I was learning about.
Took it out.
Not in American history.
I was the last year of it. My graduating year would have been 06. That was the last year of her class. After that, they were switching back to the American history shit.
That's what I wanted. Look at the nose on. Y'all should see this man's nose. Man.
Yeah, Indian.
He had to be a shaman.
Yeah, he had to be. Medicine man. Okay, yeah.
With no lips, though. That's what I was saying. See, we be trying to depict who our people is by
no teeth.
By what supremacists say. While white supremacy and Ku Klux Klan say who we supposed to look like.
We go with the stigmas, the shit that they say for nothing. Like
thank you, child.
It's in the
when we come
we
from
ain't gonna fuck with it, so we automatically be like fuck them books because they already said we said fuck them books, and that's where you see this shit at in the books.
In them books. That's where you see that.
Look at the anchor sign on the middle of his forehead. Look at the anchor.
Middle of his forehead, an anchor.
Let's not talk about boats and all that.
But where he getting the sign of an anchor from? And if he an Indian,
Indians had ships too, man.
I know they built, but they ain't had anchors. They was dropping big
Chinese
rocks. They had
before
when they was sailing in ships. They didn't have anchors made like that. They was dropping big old rocks with holes in them with a rope on them, bro.
China came over here before the white man.
You heard me?
Yeah, they was
talk about that
big ass rock.
They was dropping rocks over the side of the ship. They wasn't dropping no hook anchors like that.
Now, how they look like that now? If they supposed to look like us, how they look like that now?
The modern Native American.
These are considered Native Americans now.
You see that, huh? Who consider Native American?
Some people look like they from Serbia.
They look like
They
they
look like they
From where they from?
That
Come
man
on,
look like he
Chop,
from over there.
Look at these people, right?
That my pockets running in the woods. That you heard me?
Is we looking at the costume or we looking at the face?
I'm looking at the face.
That man's face.
See, if you look at the
face.
costume, it's gonna fuck you up. The costume
that
gonna fuck
face
you
look
up.
like it say
People,
my
if
name.
y'all can see what we
Then
looking
you got
at,
more
right,
biker dykes, son?
it is amazing.
That's the rap. Ain't no more than that.
These people look like they are fresh from Asia
From somewhere other than here. Not America.
in so-called Middle East, but I
Not
don't believe in
America.
the so-called
Not
Middle East.
America.
They
Look at
Eurasian.
they say Native Americans and don't look like nobody that I see from America. I don't see them type of
You
people.
don't
That's
even
not
look
American.
Italian. I'm more like
They
that.
look more than what? That man look like he way over there in Siberia somewhere. You heard me?
But that's what they are.
I see. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the. That's what I'm talking about. How you gonna
Mongolians,
say
and that's
you?
that facial feature.
But they
we talking
say
about,
that
the
they became the
phenotype.
modern. They
You
became.
can't hide your phenotype, Mo.
None at
no
all.
matter where you go, you can
No.
put the garment on. You can,
Yeah.
Mo, he could try to make your bush over and put that shit on his head like a wig. That don't make
They
him an
ain't gonna make it
Afro-American.
American. No, not.
That's all they doing.
That's cold,
They
bro.
playing dress up. It's Halloween. It's costume.
And this man, you look like he from China somewhere, and they call him a Native American, bro.
Oh, he a fool. They
my
gonna
boy.
call him full blood. But this is what they really look like. See, because these people back in those times when these people still existed, when shit was passed on,
Why would you make a statue? Why would you make?
Why
a
would you
statue?
even do that?
Yeah, like that. If it ain't that. If it ain't that. Why would you
Why
do
would you
that?
even play like that? Look at the tobacco leaves. He made that shit out of chain. Who makes just the randomest shit that we fuck with out of shit? And rock that shit like we the coldest nigga walking around this
Yeah, I
motherfucker
know.
without a mirror.
Yeah, look at me, boy. Look what I made. Fucking right, that's us. I could put some shit together right now.
Man, gold is nothing,
Look
man.
at
That
the
was
wings, though.
that. Ooh, look at the shield.
Look at the crown.
Come on, man.
Watch out, watch out.
Come on, man. Yeah, man. It's tripped out though, people. You should see some, and a lot of these. And look, people, I'm gonna tell y'all too. We from New Orleans, you know, like I be telling y'all. I'm gonna tell you again. Blunt talk, no, you know. We from here, so a lot of these stuff, a lot of the stuff that we actually looking at, y'all. I'm gonna peep this out. There's a lot of antique shops with the same shit in them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Right now on Royal Street. I'm gonna tell you exactly where to go look. Go look on Royal Street.
Right
And
now.
go look in that goddamn window.
And there you
And
there
go
it is.
look at them artifacts in there.
There
Anything
it
that's
is.
made out of that black ivory and all that,
That's us.
that's old American stuff. That's not African. That's
Yeah.
not African.
That's
antiques.
made here. That's made in America.
You see the tobacco leaves wrapped around their waists and around their headdresses. That's when the people came over here. We was giving them like a carnival type feel. We would
Yeah.
celebrate
Yeah.
when people was doing big business with us. So we would celebrate and we would dress up. We would dress our women up because it was about business.
It was
It was about our business. We had civilizations over here.
Yeah, we was living before
Them people
they
was
came.
trying to do business, but guess what happened?
Why
We
you
did
found?
business with bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, it is. Everywhere they go,
Did
they
business
fuck
with
over.
ain't shit motherfuckers.
But say, bro, everywhere them people go at, they bring
Look at
diseases
this
with
shit.
them
Look
and
at the
kill them
money.
off
Look at the money, Mo. Hold
and
up.
everything. I was about to go
Look
buy
at the-
some of that money out the quarters. That's in the quarters
Look at
right
the
now.
money.
That shit say on
On
Right,
Raw
look what they
Street.
say though. Look at
On
the
Raw
money.
Street. I want to see what they say.
That shit say
That's
Confederate.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Greenback.
Meaning that was us.
That's Confederate.
You was the
It
Confederate.
was the Confederates. See?
There it is. There
Fucking
it goes.
his head up.
No,
Oh,
look,
he
no,
fucked up. Yeah, son.
Treasure
Look
note.
at it.
Look, this is how they stole. Because I was telling y'all about the barter system. If you ain't got nothing to trade, you make paperwork that's sanctioned by the government,
All the time.
and you do business with that.
By the state. That's what they say, the state of Mississippi.
The whole government was in with this shit, Mo.
All the time.
That's how they was able to call this motherfucker
See,
the U.S. period.
I'ma
Because
go
now
take-
it's a corporation.
When I pass that building on Raw Street, I'm going to take pictures of that money. Same money, huh? Similar money. I don't know if it's the same, but you know, similar. They got some of that in some of them hotels that I done went in posting the wall. Posting, pictures.
They showing the money right now, y'all, and they were showing a $50 certificate. That's what it was called back then. It wasn't called dollar. It wasn't none of that shit. It was a certificate. As y'all see, there's no, they can't see.
And it said Confederate.
It's a certificate. Oh, now they were showing people in the land, farming the land.
Mm-hmm.
But if you listen to a white person or a person that has your best interest at hand, it would look like it's slaves in the field. If you talk to a Pan-African or anybody that subscribes to us to being transatlantic slaves, they would take this picture, y'all, and would make it seem like these men are slaves when they're actually working men, working on their land.
On their land.
And doing business with these people. And they drew it. And they put it on the fucking money to let the people know that I owe you.
Ha ha ha. Let it be known you had so many months.
Oh, look at this. He did. Damn, bro. Okay, that was up. You owe me. All right. You put my picture on it to let me know it's mine.
And look at the 12 months in the calendar you got to after the date. After
anybody
this date,
ever think
don't
about
spend
that
it.
though? Poof. Holy smokes.
Ha ha ha.
You have shit to borrow. You have shit to barter. You made me feel comfortable taking this fucking piece of paper.
Made me feel comfortable by putting this in my hand. $50 certificate.
You stole my land with this piece of paper.
$50 certificate.
I cannot believe that this is my first time seeing this.
$50 certificate. And what they doing?
Montgomery, Mo. In Montgomery, Mo. Where Montgomery at, Mo?
In Mississippi.
See, and that's the heart of that bullshit. You know them up because they couldn't come directly in New Orleans. Niggas was tearing their ass
Ha ha ha! Say it again.
It was something called guerrilla warfare, people.
Yeah.
We were jumping out trees on them motherfuckers.
Say it again.
Waiting on them to come off the boat by that goddamn
jumping
swamp.
out of trees.
They was calling us monkeys.
And guess what?
Yeah.
That's what I'll fix my mouth and say today. If I was back in them days, that's what I'd have been doing. Jumping out them trees on the edge.
Oh yeah, we had militias.
What?
That's what they don't talk about. There were
what?
a lot of so-called black militias, but they didn't call them black militias.
Yeah, go kick back.
Called them Indians.
Yeah.
But see, that goes back to
They called them Indians back then.
Like
they didn't call them none of this. They didn't call them color. They didn't call them Afro. They were considered Indians.
Native American. They were native of the native of that area. So
I'm talking about the
that was America. What they
invaders who came over here. That's what they called it. The American Indian Wars.
Yeah. All right. The ones that came over here. Yeah. American Indian War.
You can't bring nothing to a certain level.
John Batiste and all that.
What they about to do. They about to bring it to the level where we already. These niggas is already ready to shoot people. And they got the same ARs and Dracos and shit
all that they got. And that's what's scared me.
What you gonna do?
You see
what I'm saying?
What's my thing is, what do they have to see, or what does actually have to go down for people to actually have the mind frame that all 4 generations of us have right now just talking about this shit? You know what I mean?
Nigga tired.
Yeah,
is this money wrapping him up more, or what is it that's keeping that rap on their motherfucking head from
ask that
busting
question
loose on
again.
this shit?
What it is that got to happen, or
what's stopping these youngsters, like he was saying, that they have the artillery to match, right? They making this money, they doing this, but you just saw that white boy shoot the shit up. So what does it take? What is it that's wrapping them up? And that's why I brought up money. Or what is this hypnosis that got them thinking that it's cool, they ain't fuck with me?
See, but
I could go kill my partner because he fucked my bitch and he tried to get a little money on the side.
Yeah, I could go kill my partner, catch him on the interstate.
How many white boys you done heard they done fuck with their girlfriend and then partner make out on the side? But he ain't kill him, man. The nigga
not too many. You can count them on one hand.
Business with him or something.
Yeah, they become partners.
about that bitch.
Become wrong.
So you see what I'm saying? Like, what is that niche? What is that thing y'all think, y'all?
That's the question. I'm gonna bring that around for real. That's the question.
Y'all give me y'all scenarios.
It really is. That's the question. What is it?
Be honest with you. I think there's something to the line that they were saying about people in their late 80s or early 80s, crack baby era. Those babies grew up to have babies, right? Now, they babies is out here causing all kind of havoc.
Because they raised themselves.
Crack era babies.
Because they raised themselves.
And so these little children out here.
And at the same time they're raising themselves, they playing.
Right, now, wait.
Hold up, now time out. Check this out.
Wait.
The same
correct
time.
Right quick.
All right.
That's not the crack era babies. The crack era babies would be silent.
And that era done had babies.
Yeah,
and then that era done had babies.
No,
that's the ones that's out here now.
Listen, you running too fast. My children, my oldest child, 13.
All right, so
okay. Now they might have some people in my era that had kids early or whatever. So where they might have 18 or 19, you know what I'm saying? Not only speaking for people that I know in my circle or whatever, but in the world I don't know.
Right.
Because in my circle I could say that like for Douglas, like I was on, like if I go on my timeline right now, you're gonna see a bunch of graduations and people getting A's and promotions from people of my era or whatever. Now my daddy was on crack or whatever, but like I say, we would be, that era, them kids, that is not that's not the crack era baby.
That's government raised babies. That's
Yeah,
the ones
that's
the ones that come up raising themselves.
That era
That's the government
already
raised.
came
No, but that's the government raised babies
had
though.
kids,
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
They raised
It's
themselves.
the internet.
They raised themselves though, Paul. The ones that's doing what's that.
It's the internet.
The ones that's doing what they doing today, that they raised themselves.
you get what I'm saying, bro?
I see what you're saying, but I'm saying that era passed already.
No, I'm saying
That
I
era
understand
passed
that,
though.
I'm saying that.
But he's saying
crack
they babies had
done
babies.
had
But
Now,
I'm saying,
their babies done had babies.
yeah,
This is a crack era person.
No.
yeah.
What do you mean,
I was born in the 60s. They had crack
You see
on
what
the
I'm
street.
saying?
They had crack on the
Alright.
street in the 80s. No, I ain't no crack
talking
gave a
about-
baby.
So
I came up
80s.
around in the
All right,
80s
so
when
listen,
crack
so
was being
his kids
prevalent.
would be
You would
my
be, your
age.
But I'm talking about
people would
no,
be
my
my
people. They was on
age.
crack. They was on heroin and shit when I was
right.
coming
That's the
up.
opiates,
Right,
right?
yeah.
All
What
right,
I'm
but
saying
they would
is,
be his
in the
era
80s,
kids would be my age, right?
the children that come up in the 80s, that's the crack baby.
33, right?
Yeah. Oh, and Ryan got me though.
I know. Yes,
no,
I
that dude got
know.
me,
What you
though.
doing?
Got me for my tools though.
Melanice, one of the babies that was born during that time, man.
What time?
She about to be 41.
What time you talking
The
about?
crack era baby time.
In the 80s,
In the 80s.
90s. Crack era babies
No,
was the
80s.
90s, because the 80s
She
when crack
was
was
like
out.
1980, and she
But-
was born in that era.
In the 80s.
All right. So the
Nah,
80s is
this
the
what I'm
crack
saying.
era,
If
right?
she'd had children,
the
when
era,
she was
yeah.
trying to
So
have
what
children,
era would
her
have-
children would have been old
The
enough to have
90s would
children
have
now.
crack era
You see
babies.
what I'm saying?
All right.
The 90s would have.
90s.
Is the
90s was the crack era as well.
Yeah, all that too, but all that'll be the babies from the 80s and 90s.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
90 babies that had babies in the 2000s.
By the 2000s, niggas wasn't on the crack like that.
Not like that.
Nah.
You see what I'm saying?
They had.
So 80s
The crackhead, the
It
crackhead
faded
that
down.
turned to the lean
Ecstasy and all
and the
that
ecstasy and the
shit.
pills
Yeah.
and shit. All right, we could agree to that.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by that, because it's like we suffered that already. We gotta leave that alone.
But this
That
generation
happened,
that's
we
doing what's
suffered
being, that's what they doing
See what I'm
today, that's the
saying?
government raised
We
ones
gotta
that say
deal
you
with
can't hit your
these-
child.
these kids
So they
are
raise
doing
themselves.
now.
So
Yeah.
since I'm raising
See what I'm saying?
myself,
Yeah, that's what
I'm gonna do what I want.
So look,
Yeah.
And I'm gonna play the
I'm about to
game
fuck
that
you
you
up
done
right
promoted, which
20
is
years old, right?
Grand Theft Auto.
This nigga shot the fucking graduation up. Got the two big dreads, like the wicks and shit. A regular NBA young boy looking nigga.
Graduation when? Recently?
Yeah.
The other day?
It was at Southeastern.
Yeah, Southeastern. It just happened.
Was it a black graduation? A so-called black
and it was a black dude that did the show.
Mm-hmm. Southeastern Louisiana.
20 years old. My thing is, what was going through this dude head?
For him to want to go back to that school on graduation day.
What year he had to be born, Paul?
At 21, he had to be born in 99, 2000.
2002.
2001.
At 20 years old, he was born in 2002.
My daughter, she just about to make her 20. She was born in 2000.
So how old?
You had to be born in like 1999.
99.
So around what age would the parents?
Their parents could be between the age of 35 right now and 42, 43. I'm 44.
I'm just saying.
I was already 2 years ahead before the crack era started. Right, that shit was still going. It had started. I was young.
I'm just trying to make sure we in the era.
That shit raged on by 1985. I knew what the crack.
When I come up, they was shooting T's and blues.
But I just think Paul was going back further to really just try to. I think to set the marker of how 40 actually came, you know, from the crack era. These motherfuckers is on prescription drugs.
Yeah, they on some other shit now. For real, bro.
That shit works, bro.
That's disgusting too, bro.
You think the heroin be having these dick down? Man, them fucking pills be having these dudes so dick down,
regular weed.
All the time. Say it again.
I don't smoke nothing with fentanyl in it.
Say it again. None of that, just straight green. All the time.
None of that bullshit. If y'all out here, let me let this know right now, y'all. If y'all out here snorting that fucking coke,
let it alone.
You can get ahead of me. It's okay.
Leave it alone.
If y'all snorting that motherfucking coke, see, bruh, y'all better test that shit, bro. Or fuck with your people, bro. Hey, I ain't got no business in nobody else's business, child, bro. I ain't about to sit. I ain't about to sit and tell a nigga to stop smoking cigarettes. Fuck it, it's over.
I'm telling them.
So y'all hear Chop? I'm telling y'all, be careful if you gonna do that shit, okay?
I'm telling you,
you gonna be out there.
The most cigarettes
you gonna be getting the little nose dirty, yeah? Make sure.
Yeah, there ain't no good for you.
Make sure it ain't rat poison, okay?
I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, they
cigarettes got rat poison in it.
All the time.
They just show fuck do.
They do.
Man, this is good.
I'm glad I shook them though.
This is good for content, man.
I really did.
You gotta relax.
I'm glad.
Shit, but we was on them together though. You know that. I ain't trying to make it seem like more know that.
Have y'all ever tried ecstasy before? Anybody tried eat before?
Nah.
Wait, say again?
You know he ain't do it.
Nah.
Nigga ain't do shit. I'm the only one trying ecstasy in here.
The only drug or so-called
I
tried it.
I would say.
Oh, you tried it? You sure you tried it?
I did not like that shit, dog. I did not like it. That shit kept me
only thing
2 days straight. I'm like, man, I can't fuck with this shit.
That bitch gets you up
kept me 2
days
straight.
What kept you up, bro? What kept you up?
X. Tried a perk before?
Nah.
I took an X pill before, boy.
So you never took no type of pill?
No,
matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to Mo. You ain't never hit no acid. You ain't take a drop.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get it.
I done hit Black Molly. I done went all the way back to Black Molly, huh? See a black what? Well, if I could get on a Black Molly right now, it's going down like Leroy Brown.
This is the equivalent.
Yeah, for real,
of what
huh?
these kids doing.
But nah. No X, none of that.
Pushing that limit or whatever, you know, everybody do that shit, but think about it.
Yeah, it's how you do it. It's not what you see, it's how you do it.
Yeah, it could get real, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's how you do it.
You
it's
can't
not
snap back, nigga. You can't snap back.
Ha, say it again.
That was doing the crack, Sunday was smoking. So
think about it though, crack wasn't that bad. If you look at a lot of shit we just talked about.
They made it seem that. They made it seem like it was. It got to the point. It got to the point to where it did get bad, to where they went to take it from themselves.
They was mixing,
They went to I ain't talking about the drug. They went to take it from themselves just to get what they need or what they wanted. You did? They were taking from themselves. They'll come here and count your CD, and as soon as you turn your head, them bitches will be disappearing, and they sell them for a few dollars. Come on, man. It ain't that serious, bro. But that's what that led to.
Keeping them up though.
No, it kept it.
I work with a dude.
That shit was dangerous though, bro.
I swear to God,
What I saw, and what I saw,
God bless the day.
the action from the people that was doing it around.
Welcome back, people, to Blunt Talk.
They got it.
He was doing that shit. He kept fucking with that shit. He was going to work regular every day.
Right.
And then
Functioning
he
crack.
overdosed on that shit.
My dog shot breaking it down
See
right.
what I'm saying?
Come, bro.
Them people be functional, you know, like you go get your bills and shit, or whatever, you know, a nigga go get their weed, they go get their shit.
All the
And
time.
they do their shit. It is what it is.
Right.
They gotta do it in the quarter, dog. I'm telling you, bro. This man served all fucking white people. I've never seen him serve them.
I mean,
Wait,
he
what?
walk up and down.
Shout out to not serving niggas.
He walk up and down the quarters, up and down. You see him every fucking
What's
way.
your problem?
You know the
Let me
nigga
ask you that.
connected and got money? Cause if the George come out that Friday,
He
he
got
got them
them
bitches
bitches
the
on.
Friday before.
Yeah, he be walking in them bitches too. He walking in them bitches on the real.
This is Blunt Talk.
He do.
Space.
He don't mess nothing but them people. He'll go in the hotel with him and everything.
Some shit out there in the streets.
Oh, he'll go in the building with him and everything. Come back down smiling like a motherfucker.
This
Fucking
nigga
right.
just kicking the shit, yo.
Think it's a game?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, won't serve a nigga.
No, I ain't never seen him serve.
He ain't gonna serve no
I ain't
nigga.
never seen him talk to no nigga.
But he'll speak. He ain't gonna stop and hold no
Yeah,
conversation.
something like that. But
He'll
I
keep
ain't
on
never seen
stepping
him
though.
Standing on no corner.
Oh, I did see him to hold a conversation with a couple of niggas on the real. I did recently though, cause this old the days done passed though, so I don't know. But he done been out there some days though.
When I first started,
Yeah, he was just on them people though. He was on them.
That's
He
Damn.
came
weird.
to see us.
That's weird, huh? Y'all don't think that's weird?
And everywhere he went, he saw us. He like, damn, I just saw them niggas on Canal Street. Damn, I just saw them by the Ross and everything.
But I'm
Damn, I just saw them by
Wouldn't
the.
that be, ain't that don't, what y'all think that is? Let me ask y'all that.
What?
'Cause I
Either-
think that's weird to do that.
Either
Like,
sheer
just-
coincidence.
What?
Just to see
If y'all
somebody,
can see the quotation, either
like y'all
sheer
just said, like
coincidence
how y'all
or
just
bitch
explained
you're
that
filing.
Yeah.
You're
of how
filing.
he really rock with people and shit, like that's weird to me. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't
Nah,
get
it
like
ain't
what
weird.
was his angle. So what y'all think his
No,
angle
it wasn't
was with
weird.
this
He
shit?
was-
Like why you think he rock
I
like
think
that?
he was focused on just them though,
One thing, he only going for the for show money.
and he know they
Not
he
dealing
gonna
with
get.
niggas with
Yeah,
no
he ain't gonna
bullshit.
few
With my
dollars.
money.
He
I'ma
gonna get
deal
what
with
he
these
asked for.
tourists that's out here trying to do whatever they
50,
trying to do.
75 or
They
a
gonna
dollar,
hit
he
my
getting
head.
it.
Man, white
With
boy
no
party
problem.
started playing on him one day, told him why he was gonna call the police on him.
Right.
That nigga took his phone and smashed that bitch to 100 pieces.
Not call him. There you
Now,
go.
and get that bitch right
Not
back.
call him.
Not call.
Now you don't owe me nothing now.
Can't call nobody now.
And he
Man,
walked
away.
off.
walk away.
Walk away.
And sad cat. And he walked away. For
That's
real.
all they did.
Walk
was
away.
He slapped the shit out. I'm talking about old school.
And you could go out there right now, and, and I could point at him and show him
Ooh,
to
I love
you.
it.
Go out there right now,
Son.
and that same person I could show him to
Some
you.
shit
Hey,
that
it go
van,
down here,
You
y'all.
should
Trying to
see
say
some
y'all.
shit
It,
that van.
well, y'all,
Oh.
I mean, we
Oh.
do have a bad rap though too, y'all. I'm
You
gonna
was
tell
a-
the people this though.
Nay, you
we
was
got
on-
a bad rap.
You
We
wasn't
got a
with
bad
us.
rap because
You
we
wasn't
don't
with
take
us
no
that
shit.
night. We was
People
sitting.
said we take shit too
We was
serious.
in-
We got
Hey,
check this out,
Some
man.
shit they gotta respect though, because
man.
we
He
trying
brought
to
that
learn who
van
he is
up.
again.
He brought that van up though, dog.
First,
You
you
should
heard
take
me?
a minute.
Hold up. He brought that van up though, and I'm saying at the same time, me and him went sit by that little park and was puffing. Fucking little couple come through there and they seen on the van say Stone Care Service, right?
Yeah.
And me and him
Yeah.
sending up signals like a motherfucker.
Say, y'all, here we go with this
That white
shit.
girl in there, say, hold up, hey, walked up to the van, hold up, y'all do Stone Care Service? And, let me get a hit, hold up, you gotta get away from
No,
this
see,
thing.
boy, you can't see it. That's why I said you gotta break it. Cause people listening to you too. We gotta break the story down.
Oh,
for
all
the
right,
people.
my bad, my bad.
No, you good.
All
But
right.
look. I'm gonna put it in perspective for him. That way you could just keep going.
All right,
We was smoking in the work van,
say it again.
and we do Stone Care Service.
Say it again.
We not just floor technicians.
Say it again.
Weedologist.
We do all that shit. I get a motherfucking buffer and get on the background with my back and buff the
All the
inside of a
ceiling.
fucking foyer. and
Say it
shit.
again.
So yeah, I learned how to fuck with all that shit
All
being
the
around motherfuckers I was smarter than
Huh,
most
bro?
of the time.
Some of the time.
all the time.
Who
But we was in
owned
the-
the motherfucker?
but
I'm
we
gonna
was-
say it like that. Who owned the
But we
motherfucker?
was in the company van and
So-
sending up some signals. And
So yeah, we set it up. We in that motherfucker blunt.
what?
Bumbucker.
Say it
Now
again.
the whole time the van has actual advertising on
What?
the whole shit.
Numbers and everything.
And it's white with big blue letters.
And people gonna call the people
At the same time.
That bitch look like a big ass marshmallow sitting on the side of the street,
With the nut
and we in that bitch.
fogged
No.
out. Looking like we in London.
Now go ahead, Mo. Now what
At the
happened after
same
that?
time while we
What
was,
happened after that? Mo?
While
Go.
we was in there.
We blowing.
I said, while
What
we,
happened? Because Mo get fuzzy with it.
we got approached and was asked.
Cause
do
you
we
rolled the
do-
window down. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna start.
yeah, the van was approached and we was asked, do we do stone cat service? And at the same time,
And I always wanted to ask you,
and then she said,
why did you entertain the white bitches?
cause we was getting stoned. That's what she said.
You
Y'all
was
getting
already
stoned. Y'all getting stoned and y'all do stone cat service? And I think, yes we do.
Shit.
So we had to leave the area because I don't know if she called the number or not. Because at the
She
same
hit us
time,
with- she
it was
hit-
advertised on the van at the same time. What?
Man, Mo thought that shit was the most hilarious shit in the world.
Oh, yeah, for
because
real.
she hit that nigga with a pun though.
With a
She hit
whole
that nigga
pun.
with a
though.
pun.
Yeah, she hit me with a pun hole. Hole.
This
I'm
is
talking about.
Stone Care
Why
Service.
y'all do stone cat service
And
and
she
y'all
loaded
getting
as fuck too
stoned?
and drunk as shit.
Oh,
and you're
man.
stoned.
And you stoned.
And went to die laughing.
And y'all
Mo
said,
I
oh.
see, Mo, why you roll with the fucking window down?
That was A&B.
That's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, for real. That happened.
Motherfuckers won't have a whole
That
conversation.
couldn't happen no more.
everything, yo.
Yeah,
It
she
went-
walked up
it
to
went
it.
bad from
Walked
there,
up to
y'all.
it, Paul. Like,
Blew up
yeah,
the
good
whole
up.
spot, y'all.
Wanted to
Top, it
get
was
a
a
hit
wrap.
and everything.
White bitches blew up the whole spot. Coming
Y'all
from
give up,
Hollywood
yeah.
some fucking well.
Blew it up.
And what?
Blew it up.
Blew it up.
Had to
He fucking
had to
up
relocate.
on fucking,
We had to relocate.
I don't know what the fuck was that, man.
You ever seen that little marshmallow on Ghostbusters? That was the fucking very look like.
So
That's how we were traveling through the city trying to find another
I'll
spot.
never forget one time nigga was on the, in that curve and
Oh,
the
man.
dance. I was in the van
Holy
with you,
smokes.
man. We was in the van and we was in that curve and the dance nigga. I probably was in that bitch by myself. If I wasn't
In the dancer.
I was in that bitch by myself.
That
Probably
shit
coming from
real.
dropping you off. Yep. Boy,
All
I
right.
hit that fucking curve so hard.
Come on, bro. No, huh? That's why the back tire came off.
Oh no, that
What?
Oops.
I
What?
just had that steel fucking bumper. That bitch ain't had a mark.
Oh, you backed into it?
I
Oh, you
thought
ran
I
into
fucking hit something.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Hey, he thought he hit that. You don't know for sure if that's what you did or not. You thought you did. You didn't know if you
I'm telling you,
did.
I bitch, I'm gonna play it off.
I don't know what that is.
I'm good. I'm good.
So Chuck already tell you, bitch, I'm gonna play it off. Bitch, hey.
Fuck that. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was driving. Yeah.
You don't know for sure though. You just
I hit
know.
that curve. All the machines fell over in that bitch when I was in that curve, and I thought I hit the curve.
See y'all. Let me tell y'all something, people. Man,
Shit.
these dudes can tell you. We have seen some shit. You gotta tell you, on that fucking job, bro. The French, they'll tell you, but the French Quarter and that whole surrounding area is so fucking funny, though.
Bro, I never knew white people sold their women so much.
You
Wait,
would.
what?
I never knew that. I never knew white
Wait, can you
men-
tell the people about
I
that
never
job?
knew
What
white
you say?
men sold their women so much.
Yeah, they
Like
sell.
fucking slaves.
Like right now.
Nigga.
Like
Facts.
right now.
You
right
stand
now.
your man, them
Like the Moors in Morocco, in Italy, huh?
At the same time,
They was
hold
selling
up.
white bitches. They was selling white bitches in America.
Where we was at with the name of the club on Frenchman? Where we was at and was approached by a couple?
Facts, child.
Huh, though?
Damn.
We was approached by a couple. Ooh, look how long your hair was. Ooh, look at your
That shit
fro.
too.
Could I
That
touch your
shit
fro and
too.
hand? Holding hands with her people and at the same time trying to touch other people. Come on, man. How you do that?
Give a fuck.
Shit, Mary Lee
We was out there. Us three was together.
His wife,
don't give
that
a
nigga,
fuck.
that nigga
He
left
will
his
stay
wife
there
with
and
us
watch while she
and went got
whatever
two
the
black
fuck you
bitches
wanna do.
and went upstairs and left his wife with us.
Oh, come on, bro.
And with weed.
And we
Nigga,
smoked
she
peach
made sure
weed with
She got
her.
a peach weed. Nigga, I ain't never
She had some
smoked no
peach
weed
kush,
like
yo.
that. That shit
What?
was good
That
as
shit
a
Where
was
y'all
good
was
as a
at?
motherfucker.
Where y'all was
She was
at?
from Oregon.
Y'all was at down there,
In
Roy?
front of the
She was from
That
Oregon.
By the courthouse?
Yeah, they people fuck with that shit.
Royal.
The
Yo,
Omni
on the side
Roy?
of the, on the other side of the courthouse.
That's what I'm talking about. By the courthouse?
Yeah.
By this one?
Oh, you said by the court. I thought you said court, yo.
No, by the courthouse.
Yeah, by the court.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
They were from
Right.
Oregon though.
Fuck that
See
shit.
y'all, we
Oh.
ready to look. See, that's what I be telling y'all, man. Y'all gotta tell the people, huh? I'm telling them, look, y'all, listen, we did this. We smoked with a lady from Oregon who grows her own fucking weed. She got her
Yeah.
kids and everything working for her.
So
And they have a fucking grow house and everything where they grow
In Oregon.
legally.
In Oregon.
Yeah, she telling us exactly
She
what to put in the
created
ground.
the shit
Man,
To make
what?
it grow.
out of the fruit, huh?
No,
Kush.
she created.
She
the
created
shit
it.
to
She
make
made it.
taste
Well, she
like
tell you
that
what to
shit.
put in the ground to
She
make
it.
like
You know how you
peaches.
take two dogs and you make them have sex? That's what she
She
did to
took
the
two-
weed.
And made them heaven.
And made peach kush.
What?
Kush.
What? We smoked that bitch in a white boy, huh? Tell him, bro.
Yes, sir. That bitch was good too.
Come on.
Damn sure was good.
Peach Kush.
Peach.
That was she called it.
And
That was her
the
shit. She
first
made
person
it. That's what I'm trying to tell
Hold
you.
up.
She
got from
made it.
somebody that grew their own
And guess
shit.
what? Now y'all talking about that. I ran
From
into somebody
people
when
on their own-
the
what you
hurricane
call it?
hit.
They was
She
bringing
probably
The
that
last
used a lot of
Yes.
peach nectar.
Give it
Come from
to
Boston. He brought some down with
Matter
me,
of
talking
fact,
about
didn't
what all
she
he was
bug?
making. Mushrooms
Yes,
and
the
all.
numbers and
A
everything.
little nut too, huh?
Yeah,
she
she gave us
left us with a little nut.
We
Yeah,
smoked that
she
shit
left us
too.
with a little nut.
We smoked
I
that
think we
shit.
probably
Come
did.
on. I'm there.
Hell yeah! We smoked that shit
Holy
too.
smokes,
Oh,
people.
fucking
That's what
hell
I'm
yeah.
trying
I
to
was
tell
at your- I was
people.
with your
They think I
last
don't
week ago.
We
remember
had
him.
the shit in
Oh, think I know
napkins.
you,
Come
man.
on.
We had it in
trying to
napkins
tell
because
about-
we couldn't have it in nothing else. We put it
Man,
in
look
the,
at you like an OG,
in the
man.
what
Don't
you
do
call
it like
We
that, man.
smoked that shit on the way home. I
bro.
was just telling my fucking daddy that we had to go by his house
Like I
at
said,
night.
Where I was living at back there in
He was
Ponte
gonna be
Trampo.
fucking too drunk to
we
even
had
go
to come get
inside.
you though. We
Where
had
was
to
that?
come get you though.
I was in Ponte
We had to
Trampo.
come
Yeah,
get
you
you.
just Ponte Trampo.
That was, all of it went when Chop bought it up. That's what I'm saying. We had to come get you.
Telling you,
'Cause
we
it was one of those
We
moves.
smoked with them, and we still had some left.
That she
night.
gave y'all.
We smoked with
Upstairs,
them.
yeah,
We smoked that
man.
shit. Yeah,
Bro.
I still had
When we
enough
got
to bring
on.
on to smoke by myself.
Come on.
She
And
gave
where
us
she
some
was
nice
from,
little
Oregon,
bit,
you
boy.
said?
That lady wanted
She
us
was-
to fuck the piss out of her.
What?
He probably did.
Man, I'm telling you.
And her husband left her with
I
y'all.
ain't gonna tell no fairy tales or no
Man,
folklores.
And he went got two black people.
If it would've happened, I ain't gonna-
Man, yeah.
You know, if it
I
out,
can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. I ain't see nothing.
So you scared now? This is blunt talk, man. You
Man, this
can't
man crazy, man.
How you
not
dipping
gonna
off and
do
you
that
ain't
shit
even in the
on
conversation?
Fuck out of here, man.
You don't even have nothing to do with it.
Probably.
Wait,
That
wait, he
ain't-
not
that
even
ain't
much
just
in the
happened.
dirt.
That ain't even happen. No, that ain't just happen. Nah. That ain't just happening, brother.
Look,
Man, no,
I
he
shit.
ain't saying
Ooh,
nothing.
that boy plead the fifth like a motherfucker.
Man,
Y'all
fuck
heard?
you talking
Do y'all
about,
hear
man?
Pete
I'm
Silent?
telling
That's
you.
his new name. Y'all
The
Pete
first
Silent.
orders,
It ain't
No,
Pete
for
missing
real,
no more. It's Pete
white
Silent.
I
men
wouldn't even be able to say nothing to that. Like,
selling women in
You
the
a-
first
you a kid,
order.
it happened. I
It had
don't
nothing.
know.
And you know where that, not just in the Frank quarter, nowhere
Yeah,
else.
because it never
What's the
happened
name of the Dolphin Orleans?
to
Yeah.
you.
That
or
that ballroom that's next to
anybody else.
a Dolphin Orleans. It used to be the red light
Hey,
district,
bro,
bro.
I'm honest with myself,
Must be
bro.
there.
And the Ivanville
Hey,
Project used to
bro,
be the red light
I'm
district
honest
too,
with you,
before it
bro.
became the
I'm
project
good.
for the black.
I'm not a tell pussy,
Selling
no.
boo-
You know what I'm
boo.
saying? I'm good.
Selling their wives.
They selling that shit. They get buku drunk. They can't do nothing.
So they go get somebody to do something to their
still
wife.
up.
What? What?
Man, Donnie.
Looking to do something.
Donnie.
Looking
Wake
to
up,
do
Donnie.
something. Looking to get into something. Or looking for something to
How
get
many
into
people
her.
y'all saw get rolled drunk as a motherfucker laid on one of them goddamn rolling cars?
Fuck the rolling cart. Do you remember the nigga that was out cold on the corner on a curve?
Come on.
That nigga, dog, this man fell clean down on the curb.
It is not that serious. It really not, bro.
Passed out.
It's not that serious.
I thought this man was dead.
It's not that serious. Yeah, for real.
He was out of here.
I had the video on my little stupid phone. I had a Centrio. That's how fucking long ago that was. I was recording that shit on that little bitty fucking phone, man.
That man was on the corner.
That nigga was dead, bro.
On the corner. What?
When he got up, I was relieved. Cause I thought,
you know he wasn't
I
dead.
I seen a dead body.
Come on, bro.
Ain't no way he survived hitting his fucking head on that curve, dog. I just
The way you watched him fall?
No, I ain't watch him fall.
But you know he had to fall the way he, in the condition
But
that
he
was
flat down, huh?
He was flat out, nigga. Like,
Mo, he had that smudge, Mo.
he was
Come on.
out.
He had that smudge face.
Oh, that's how he fell face first?
Yeah.
You pick him up, he look like bacon. He look like bacon by the face.
Come on, man.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Pete. Give me a laugh or
No.
something. God damn. This is blood talk. He in the building.
On Canal Street, I mean, on Bourbon, the first class.
They be tripping.
A shot.
We done seen it.
Like I done seen.
P, we done seen. I'm telling you, bro.
I
These
done
two
seen
young
one
men right
shot.
here,
Yeah.
they tell you, bro.
Man, I'm talking about
Them
shot nigga
motherfuckers
beat
cut
a
up.
nigga
Man, you
like
see
a
all
rock.
type
Whoa.
of shit out there in the fucking
Especially
This
world.
nigga
Quarter.
big as the Rock. You hear me? I'm talking about he lift every muscle he got, every week he got in the gym. He can pick them bitches up, you hear me? This little bitty ass nigga
Dummy man.
whipped his ass.
He had a glass jaw, huh?
huh?
Nigga had a glass
That
jaw,
nigga
huh?
had the little
Holy
bitty
smokes.
titties. That nigga was, before you know it, he was on his knees. He had to run him down to his sides. Lil Bit was swinging his little arms and shit, hitting his ass. I said, dog, this is
Come on, bro. What that was?
That was
Your
on
big
Bird.
buffet.
Come on,
Right in
bro.
front of little dog.
Big buffet.
Right in front of little dog.
All them fucking muscles, you can't even move no
But
more.
hold up now. He said something about
Big.
It was
muscle.
like a refrigerator.
I come up when I was a teenager. Check this out, man.
Just munching on your ass.
Said, man, when I was a teenager, I come through the quarters at I was about what,
I'm
14, 13 years old, right? I seen
I'm
some shit on Bourbon, bro. I seen some shit on Bourbon. On the real. Check this out. And a nigga used to walk out there with an undershirt on, look like he stressed it putting it on. That's how big he was, right? And when a bunch of men passed, he put his arms behind his back, blink his eyes like he got eyelashes at the men, right? But when women pass, he flexing. Like, look at me, I got muscles, I'm Hercules. I said, oh, there's something wrong with this fucking picture. So I stood back and I stood on the corner to watch him just to see his reaction towards a certain group of people or whatever, or certain people, you there? And at the same time, like I said, what he did in front of the men,
Put his hand behind his back, man.
he had his chest full, but he was more venomous.
You talking about the dude
Then-
dancing?
No, this was Percy, a big old nigga back in the 70s when I was coming up. He was big. I'm talking about big. It looked like he could pick up 6, 7, 9 motherfuckers at one time. I'm like, damn, but no, this was way back in the 70s.
All right.
Not recently.
I'm about to ask
So, and I mean,
Nigga walk around like that.
I'm looking at how strong he is. I'm like, damn, boy, that's tight. But I'm looking at his reaction toward men and women. So I'm thinking he acting like this toward women, just to show his mustache. But when he do this and act like a woman towards men, I'm like, oh, that's something wrong with. What's wrong with showing that nigga funny $3 bill? Huh? Big old mother. Oh man, this was Bourbon Street about, but I was going out there for other reasons. There, you heard me?
We need this fun this one.
He was funny as a $3 bill, huh? For real, man. That nigga funny. He was special. He was special, you heard me? But he was funny as a $3 bill. He'll do this here. He'll put his arm behind his back and flex and blink his eyes like he had Bambi eyes, you heard me? When men pass, but when female pass, he flexing, showing all his muscles.
That nigga flared
I think
like
his name was
peacock.
Big Percy or something. What's this dude's name? I think his name was Percy or something, bro. But he used to be out there flexing. I'm like, damn, now that's tight, you there.
Yeah,
That was the first Arnold. But that was the first Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was the first Arnold Schwarzenegger, though, Paul. Before Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was the first one that I seen that was built like that, right? Before Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he wasn't no man, though, dog. He was special, dog. Yeah, he was special. He'll act different toward females. He'll flex.
Everything.
But when he see a man, he acting like a female. Come on, man. Kind of whiny. That's a
Look, I
throw
done
off.
seen so many fucking fans.
That's a throw off, though, dog. Yeah, I done saw a bunch of
shit
family.
crazy.
And since you said that, you know who I saw at one of them hotels?
Oh,
What you call? All right, man. Thank you. What that woman name is?
Yeah, y'all go ahead. Y'all keep talking.
What that woman
Y'all
name
want
is?
another drink?
Donna Ross' daughter.
Anybody want no drink?
She come to what you call
Which one? Let me
to one of the
see.
hotels.
I don't know, bro. I don't
She
want-
come to
I
one of
don't
them
want to fall
hotels,
asleep,
you
bro.
heard me?
That shit gon'
And acted like he had
gon'
shit on
kill
her
me,
shoulders.
bro. That weed got me up.
What her name is?
No. He got. Nah, this ain't what we were talking about.
Nah, the brother.
ENG.
Oh,
It's all
he-
good.
Yeah.
Oh, he had the boy had handed me the
What
top.
that is?
I
Amsterdam.
thought you said the Amsterdam. Bro.
No, it's the E&J apple.
Yeah,
ENJ apple.
E&J, what they did? Amsterdam
Well,
apple.
we
and-
been arguing like a
Apple juice.
motherfucker with that motherfucking white.
Oh, everybody white faces, females.
What? That's what that is.
Yeah. for them.
Brown liquor, blood
Yeah.
talk. Man, you don't
Blood
bring
talk,
no-
nigga.
that man, bro.
Blood talk,
White,
man.
yeah, you missing in action, bro. Your mind ain't right, bro.
Put him on game, chop.
He
He ain't know.
Cognacs and brandy.
Wait.
You ain't never
Cavassier.
came.
Cognac, Brandon, and whiskey.
Cavassier.
You heard me?
Cognac,
I'm
Brandon,
asking
and
for a
whiskey.
book,
Oh, okay.
You never
I
came
thought-
over here drunk no motherfucking white liquor.
Not
Wait,
that
what's
I
that?
draw.
You ain't never
Where you
came
doing
over
white
here
liquor
drunk
at?
no white liquor.
Not here.
Not over here.
Not here.
I don't recall.
At
no
home,
white-
baby, yeah.
I don't recall no white liquor
Yeah, if,
being
if
pushed
company
in.
brings something over, I go,
Yeah, but I
you know,
recall
I
that.
do what the Romans
When I
do.
come here, I
but-
don't dare see no white.
That shit tastes like cough medicine.
That white?
What, the-
White
corn,
liquor? Yeah, I can't.
Ain't that
fuck
that
with
corn?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that corn. Yeah, it's
Wait, what it
strong.
was?
Shit tastes like
Ain't
cough
Amsterdam
syrup.
a corn?
Oh, the stuff I had bought over?
Amsterdam.
Yeah, that
That's
shit
a
tastes
corn.
like
Oh,
cough
Amsterdam?
syrup,
No,
bro.
I don't know nothing about Amsterdam.
That's why I brought
It does
you to
have a
this
grain,
one you did
though,
go
right?
to because
It got
I
a
know
grain, but I
that.
don't know
Yeah,
what-
that's
My
corn
boy
liquor.
Murray, my boy
That's
Murray
what that is.
with that shit.
All the time.
They got 3 more in the box, fellas.
Them bitches good too,
man.
man.
That bitch too cold for me, huh?
That's too cool. I forgot you need to keep you on something.
Yeah, that bitch too cold for me.
Yeah, I'm just making sure everybody straight peoples.
That's too cold for me,
You know what
y'all.
I'm saying?
I gotta let it room temperature
This
up.
is blunt talk,
I gotta let it room temperature.
and we in the building.
Ain't doing me
Nah.
no good cold.
I'm gonna since everybody got their little libations. What matter of fact, what time we in? Chop we
12:29.
Hey, bro, you could go whenever you're ready. You could call your people whenever you're ready. The show must go on. I keep telling you that.
It's 2:30.
That was a good
I
joke,
heard you
though.
asked what time it was.
What?
2:27. We could really shut this one off and go to another.
If you want to, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
To catch the thing again, I like the beat there. So. Bye.